Do y'all remember the letter from about, I don't know, 2 weeks ago, where a woman writes me because her future mother-in-law tried to walk her down the aisle at her wedding? If you want the full letter experience, click there. If you're on TikTok, if not, stay with me. I got everything. Okay, so this bride writes us, and she was very upset because she wanted to walk herself down the aisle. She was 30. There's no male relative, no dad in the picture or anything. So she decided, I'm walking myself down the aisle. I'm 30. And her mom was excited and all for it. So her mother-in-law, future mother-in-law, always expressed, whined and moaned and didn't like that idea. And she said, my fiance and I didn't care because it's none of her business. So wedding comes. The mother of the groom gets walked down the aisle and gets seated by a groomsman. Okay, she perches her fanny on the pew for a few minutes and then scurries like a rat to an exits. Then the bride, not knowing any of this, music cue, starts to walk herself down the aisle. Takes like 2 steps. She said like 2 steps. And her mother-in-law, future, pops up and grabs her arm and is going to walk her down the aisle. Like is there to walk her down the aisle. And the bride said she whispered to her mother-in-law, "Let go of me and sit down." Meanwhile, the groom sees what's happening. He kind of walks swiftly up the aisle, takes his bride's arm, and the mother of the bride semi-dragged, she said, the mother of the groom to a pew in the back and made her sit down. So she said she was furious, but she didn't say anything until after the honeymoon. And when they confronted the now mother-in-law, she goes, "Oh, you just look so lonely. I just had to do something." My ass, she had already scurried to the back of the church so she could walk her down the aisle. So my advice was you need to put her on a PIP, a performance improvement plan. Someone renamed it a parent improvement plan, and I'm all for it. And say, you know what, these are our boundaries, and you better step in line, Missy. So, update. She gets back to me. Her and her husband do exactly that. Just like it's HR. They have a sheet. They write down what they would like the behavior for the mother-in-law to be in regard to their marriage. And they have a copy, and they give the mom a copy, and they even want her to sign it, okay? So they go through all this. They said the mom just, listened, and she's like, this is a good sign. She's listening. Then her son goes, "Do you have any questions, Mom?" The only question she had was to look at the bride and go, "Were there any pictures of me? Did the photographer get any pictures of me walking you down the aisle? Because I want to post it on social media." That's it. That's her only question. That's all she cared about. She wouldn't sign the PIP. So the newlyweds say, even though the mom didn't sign the PIP, she's on a PIP, and they don't know if it's going to work. So, yikes is all I have to say about that. And keep me posted, because I'm sure you're going to be writing me a lot of dear snarky letters. Good luck, honey. Good luck.